Alright, that's strange. What's up, guys? It's Room Report. We're back at it. It's a new day. We're jumping back into Apple Bag. I wanted to play another horror game, but I don't know what the hell is going on with Steam right now, so instead we just want to jump back in this game. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So where did we leave off yesterday? The next shift arrived, and once again I found myself walking through the small town's barely lit streets. After a long day of rest, I felt ready to take on another night at the shop. I was so exhausted from the last shift that I went to sleep right after work. It was as if 1 minute I was on my bed and the next I was at my door ready for another approaching shift. I couldn't even complain. That was the life I had chosen for myself. Despite the temperature being a bit warmer than the previous night, a lingering chill still hung in the air. A reminder that fall was firmly establishing its presence in the town, despite the fact that it was still being early September. As I made my way through the dark alley leading toward the shop, my thoughts returned to last night. Especially after the night before, Rowan had trusting Asita's cheerful presence. What's it, Asita? She had lingered in my mind and I couldn't help but hope that I might see them today. The encounter had been strange, but I also piqued my curiosity. As I approached the shop, my footsteps slowed. Standing under the dim glow of the streetlight was someone unexpected waiting in front of my shop. I kept my distance, unsure if the indiscernible figure could have been possibly dangerous, but the closer I got, the more features I began to recognize. Irina? She turned to face me, and her expression being a mix of surprise and something else that I couldn't quite place.
Hello.
Irina was a sweet girl known by everyone around here. She wasn't from the town. She lived in the eerie manor hidden in the forest outside of town. She had a penchant for antiques and was often spotted at the library or garage sales, places that definitely suited her. Her dresses made her stand out as if she was a character from another time period, but hidden beneath her fashion taste was a normal girl who old people like to talk about. What are you doing here at this hour?
I'm really sorry for creeping here. I forgot about the 30-minute break.
I wanted to pass by for a refund, but had some issues getting into town and arrived when the shop had already closed. Sorry again. I was fine. Just let me open up the place and I'll take care of it. She stepped aside, letting me access the door. I inserted the key to the door lock, unlocked it, and flipped the sign from closed to open. Shit. Once inside, I wasted no time flipping the lights, checking the counter and the aisles, but most importantly, checking if Agatha left any notes. I stopped in front of the old TV and turned it on for some background noise. With the shop prepared, I turned back to Irina, who had yet to step inside. You're invited to come inside, you know. Oh, sorry. As she excused herself once more, the chilly air that followed her inside gave me shivers. Gosh, I didn't realize it was that cold outside. Really? We're already in fall after all. Technically, no, fall only starts at the end of September. You know your season's better than me, yet you only complain about the cold. Does it make it any less surprising every year? So about that refund. Her fingers trembled slightly as she handed me the receipt and dropped her items on the counter. A sealed bottle of bleach and some trash bags. I'm sorry, huh? What the fuck you doing in that fucking mansion up there? Sorry for being that one annoying client getting a refund right after they bought it. No worries, it's okay. Looking at the receipt, she bought them yesterday. Saying it wasn't curious would have been a lie. Irina's visits to the shop were usually reserved for the daytime, which made it strange that she was so pressed to come back at night. Almost as if she committed a murder. Like bleach and trash bags. I mean, they're common items, but when put together, I don't know about that, Chief. If you don't mind me asking, why are you getting this refunded?
Well, it wasn't for me.
What do you mean it wasn't for me? For you? You covering up a murder? Friend Coyce, I don't know French, asked me to run an errand which included buying bleach, trash bags, detergent, and tissues. What? These all sound like items to hide a body or to do some fucking cleaning, and you don't look like the sort of Latina cleaning service lady.
It was kind of weird because we already had most of it. But who knows? Maybe she had a secret project.
Yo, it was a secret project, alright. That she's working. Oh yeah, it's a secret project she's working on, alright, hiding the body.
And it turns out she had a change of heart. So I'm giving it back. We already have a storage problem in the manor.
I can tell all them bodies underneath the stairs.
Oh, everything is still sealed, by the way.
I bet it is. The trash bags were like that when I bought them. She looked at the objects, displayed them as I proceeded to scan all the products so they could be put back on the shelves. As I handed the money back, something suddenly clicked in her head. Oh, question. Since I'm here, do you guys sell sunscreen? I chuckled at the strange request. Sunscreen in Normandy? Isn't that quite a rare purchase, especially around this time of year with endless cloudy weather? Irina laughed softly, her eyes sprinkling with amusement. True, but it's only for my boyfriend. He has fair skin, and we're planning a beach visit. Even though it'll be a chilly beach, you know, the one where you can't swim because of how cold everything is, he doesn't want to risk getting sunburned. Brother, how vanilla is your boyfriend? Ah, fair enough. A precautionary vampire, huh? You could say that. He does actually have a bit of an aesthetic. Never met him, but if you tell me he looks more like a vampire than you do, I'll start imagining your boyfriend as Nosferatu. She snorted, hiding a giggle behind her hand. No, I swear, he's a bit more charming than Nosferatu. Also, in his defense, Max Schreck is a handsome man. Who? Max Schreck. The German actor from the movie? You're saying I should be aware of who this man is, but to be honest, I didn't even watch the movie. I didn't even watch the movie? Like, I didn't know if I could read that. Oh, it's okay. I wouldn't have remembered it either, but if I wasn't intensely doing research about vampires this week. I'm not working on an essay this time. I just very interested in the topic. Good for you, girl. Thanks to you. She stared at me, clearly searching for something but struggling to find it. You good? Yeah, it's just that I forgot your pronouns and tried to get it right, but I'm sure sorry. Oh, well, it's okay. It's still nice to know that you're trying. Oh my god. Look, I'm not against pronouns, but like, come on, bro. Not everyone can just know what you prefer just by looking at you. You know, you're one of those rare people who actually care enough to ask pronouns. No, I'm sure I can't be the only one. I think other people care, maybe they just don't express it. Maybe, but anyway. I use any pronouns. Noted. She offered me a thumbs up with some intensity as an Animal Crossing character. Wait, what did he say? Really? Same intensity as an Animal Crossing character. Wow, they actually said that, huh? Nah, sometimes I just keep reading, and when I'm reading, I just don't recognize some of these jokes that they're throwing in here. It's just funny. Her mannerisms were amusing. Not bad. Not a bad start to my night. So back to the sunscreen. We may have some, but I can't confirm. You can go and check the beauty products section. I'll take a look. Thank you, Jam. As Irina headed to check for sunscreen, my thoughts wandered towards the mysteries of her residence. The manor itself was like a legend, but its owner was a subject of fascination and intrigue throughout the town. The rumors say that she was an old lady named Francois. Her name was known to everyone, but the eldest are said to have seen her face. I'm so tired right now. Some people spoke of her immense wealth, others painted her as a charismatic cult leader, while few whispered that she was 80 years old, but looked no older than 20. One thing was certain, she held significant sway in this town with how many people worked for her on a daily basis. Her hiring practices were peculiar as her reputation offering extravagant pay, yet keeping her reasons a closely guarded secret. Some claim she collected rare antiques, and others believe she hosted otherworldly soirees, and still others whispered about her mysteries of her philanthropic endeavors. Irina, however, was an anomaly to these myths. She wasn't an employee, but an occupant of the manor, a place that was sanctuary for those in need. Having lived there since her arrival, Irina was the sole bridge between the manor and the town. The other residents' shadowy figures rarely ventured beyond the estate's boundaries. This is especially true for Irina's boyfriend, a man who remained cloaked in mystery. All these mysteries got the better of me, and I learned on the counter to almost whisper to the redhead. Do you mind me asking a thing or two? I heard her giggle in one of the aisles.
Sure. Everyone likes to ask me questions when I come into town. I'll only answer as long as it's not too personal.
Okay, so is Francois really rich? How old is Francois? How many of you live in the manor? Why does it and ever visit town with you? Not too personal.
Oh. Well, that's a complicated story.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Oh, no. It's okay. I read that it's good to try talking about it. I lived somewhere where I was constantly in danger. One day, I just knew I couldn't stay anymore.
Long story short, I met Francois and she offered me a place to stay.
Being here is a good opportunity for me. One I'll forever be grateful to have received.
I see. Thank you for telling me. No problem.
Curious about him, are we? This is actually the first time someone asked about him. Vlad is special.
Lad, that sounds like an evil name.
He's not good with people and decided to isolate himself for the sake of his health. It's not like he's always alone at the manor, but he goes through a lot of stress when interacting with new people. He sometimes goes into town when forced to. The doctors aren't always available to come to the manor to check on him.
Is he seriously sick? Sort of, but he's doing good. Just think of him as a very antisocial. Think of him as a very antisocial. Well, that's a spelling error. Also, he's just taking his time recovering in peace. Because that is something I never understood. You're the only one we see in town. How many of you actually do live there?
Well, we have permanent residents like Vlad and me. We also have people who have rooms but are not always there. Without counting the people who have a room but are often away for travels. We're 5, I think.
Oh, that's not a lot for such a big manor.
But we enjoy the peace, you know.
Oh, I found sunscreen, but I think you should sell them. Why? They're all leaking. Oh. What? I joined her at the beauty aisle to take a look. Oh my gosh, did you open any? Only the tip of this one. I didn't open the bottle itself. Well, thank you for telling me. I'll investigate further. It's alright, I'll look elsewhere for some sunscreen. I hope you guys won't lose too much money. Again, Irina, you're probably the only person who asked to buy sunscreen in all the time I have worked here. I don't think they would have been sold anyway. She gave me 2 thumbs up and encouragement, and she walked away to leave. She suddenly stopped right in her tracks. I took a good moment to analyze the plastic bottle, which seemed to have a large cut at their bottom. These cuts were almost the same size, making it hard to believe that it was an accident. Why sunscreen? Why there? Only any other products that got some damage. Sorry to ask, but can you turn up the volume for a second? Oh, I thought you already left. Looking up, I read the words at the bottom of the television screen. Oh shit. Possible kidnapping. Silent. I don't know what this is. Ukes Kulu Muron Telly 1M64 Police Corporalis Normal Civil. Oh, it's all in a different language. Sammy Lewis. This is all like in a whole different language. Wait, what happened in the next? Wait, it happened in the next town. You haven't heard about it? Everyone has been talking about it since yesterday. Well, I slept most of the day, so I didn't check the news. Give me a minute. I went over the counter to get the remote, but switched to ads the second I turned up the volume. Ah, shoot. Someone went missing like a serious missing person case, not just a joke. Yeah, 2 people even, huh? 2? Yeah, but they only reported 1 because the other person's disappearance might just be someone who left willingly. But 2 people are missing. Well, technically, yes. One is a uni student, the other is the mayor's daughter, from what I have heard. The mayor made a statement that his daughter is a priority. Oh, so he just said, fuck the other person. I need my... he's trying to focus on... Okay. Now I see where this is going. His daughter isn't a priority, and all focus should be on Sam, which sounds really shady if you want my opinion. It is. You don't make a priority only one person if it happened to 2 people in your town. It could obviously be correlated. Also, there's wildlife in the forest nearby, so they both could be at risk. Have people started searching? Not yet. Big searches are reserved for minors. I'm not sure. What? Wait. Wasn't Sam the girl working at the library during the summer? Well, not a girl, but they worked there, yeah. Wait, they're non-binary? Irina, how do you know all the queer people in town? Good Gator. And again, I'm pretty sure there are more queer people living here than you think. They said it, I didn't say it. This is a good game to play in Pride Month, apparently. Well, I grew up thinking I was the only one, so you can understand my surprise. Do you think their disappearance might be related to them being queer? Nah, okay. Now I'm iffy about this. No, look. Hold on a second. My whole thing is like going back and forth is I don't want to spark like no hate with this shit, even though it's like June and it is Pride Month, so I don't know about this. This is like starting to get a bit ironic. Oh gosh, I hope not. That would be the worst case scenario. Homophobia. Personally, I want to believe they're alright. We all hope they are. How long has it been? Like 24 hours? No, 2 days. Huh? 2 days? Wait, why are they broadcasting on TV if it's only been 2 days? Not that it shouldn't, but if no one's searching for that, that means people aren't that concerned. Concerned or not, the local news needs their TV stories, and this one is perfect. True. Sam is young and gullible. Everyone knows that they needed money and worked a lot of small jobs. Some theorize that they may have ran away, but I don't buy it. Sounds like a lot of like the beginning of a mystery novel, but Sam is a real person, for goodness sake. Mystery novel? Maybe you just listen to too many crime podcasts. Shit. I don't even listen to regular podcasts. I'm just worried. Well, I can understand why, and please be safe when walking home. Stay safe too. Okay. Keep some pepper spray under your counter. Bitch, fuck that pepper spray. That ain't gonna stop nobody. Dude, I need a strap. My brother. Pepper spray is only a mild deterrent. Now, I can live with the taser. I can live with a nightstick. No, I need a strap or a blunt weapon. Fuck that shit. Pepper sprays are legal, but I'll see about keeping something up. Pepper spray is illegal? What? Bitch. What country are you from? Where they got this bullshit at? Pepper spray. Pepper spray. Brother. See you soon, Irina. It was nice talking to you. Bye-bye. Same. Bye-bye. Waving shyly, Irina left at the shop and let in fresh air. Now that she left, I realized it was getting way too cold in the shop. I should ask Agatha if we could start the heat in the store more. Being left alone, I took some time to look up any recent local news on my phone. Most of what she had told me was repeated all in the articles, and I could only sigh at when I putting my phone down on the counter. People were theorizing. I'll be honest. I began to make some of my own too. Maybe it had something to do with the stranger that I saw yesterday. Maybe it has something to do with Frank Coy's. Strange apple bag. It could be. Now, hear me out here. Frank Coy said she needed trash bags and shit, but then said, "Oh, last second, no, bleach, trash bags, and tissues." Like, no, those are common, but suspicious to buy in just one go. Those are common but suspicious items. So it could be Frank Coy's. The apple bag just came out of nowhere, but someone could have just left that at any time. So I don't think it's there, but it's probably still there. So whatever. Because I know no one walked in and we would have heard them. No one walked in and just left them there. And it's not the creepy girls. It's not the creepy tall bitch girl, whatever her name is. We didn't get her name, actually. That's right. It's not the creepy girls. It's not Asaitas. It's not Rowans. So maybe it has something to do. Nah, I don't think they'd commit murder. They're punks, but I don't think they could. Well, they could, honestly. I'll say it had it couldn't be the apple bag. It couldn't be. Fuck it. My thoughts were to put pause when I heard the sound of the door swinging open. It was time for me to do some more basic maintenance. I went up and picked up the broom to do some light sweeping around the shop. Sweeping, I could really keep my mind off of whatever stranger's passes that might have been going on. Like that missing student, all the people involved. No, sweeping, only sweep. I really appreciated that the shop was quiet and small and had a few people coming in to rearrange the goods, which made my work easier. Other than those who worked in bigger stores where chaos reigned and things constantly needed tidying. Hey, that's Walmart. That's Walmart and fucking Target in general, bro. I worked at Walmart during the pandemic. That shit was crazy. Fucking paper towel, and I got put on paper. Fucking, they were attacking the fucking pallets. That shit. That was back in 2020 though, but still. Here, there was only occasional restocking and the usual interactions with locals. The locals are a missing student. The missing students, and whoever kept them. Damn it, it was really hard to. While in the last dial, I heard someone entering the shop. Setting the broom against the shelf, I walked to the front, and there she was. Aisata! Oh, she's got a whole different outfit. That's cool. They got the Nyan cat rocking. That's cool. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you this early. There was something off. Why does her eyes have no pupils? As I walked closer, I saw her eyes flicker around the room like she was searching for something. She seemed disoriented. I mean, your visits are usually more spread out, but this is your second visit in 2 days. Oh yeah, work really can be a lot sometimes. At times, I'm in a bigger need of energy drinks. I turned almost mechanically towards the beverage fridge where energy drinks were kept. Shit, I can't talk today. Something felt wrong. You want to talk about it? Talk about what? Talk about what troubles at work if it's work related. Not really. They avoided eye contact, staring down at her feet. I love how they say they, but then they say her. At her feet, just like last night. Something was definitely wrong. Or I can offer you some small talk to take your mind off of whatever it is. It's a heckin' windy today, am I right? I tried to glance up, almost showing a smile. Pride swelled inside me. I managed to make her smile, even if it's just for a second. Okay, but I expect something more interesting than small talk about the weather or sports. Though I appreciate your meme knowledge. I grinned, feeling the tension in the air loosen just a bit. Alright, no weather, no sports, but I gotta ask. No weather talk, it's gonna get boring, but why not sports?
I just find that every kind of sport, especially ball sports, just disinterests me. I mean, why is it something everyone's supposed to bond over?
Well, let's say you have a good time. It depends on the sport. You gotta find one. There's fucking anything you can bond over. Most common one is football and well, not that kind of football, but fucking Well, actually, both of them. Football, soccer, and football. Fuck, I'm stumbling over my own damn words. It's goddamn the World Cup. Goddamn.
It's always seen as this universal language, but I just don't get it. Please, spare me from pretending to care about football. I don't even remember the rules.
Got it. No sports talk. I closed my eyes for a moment, thinking of a topic that might pique her interest, and then it hit me rather than it started at me. Honestly, I can't believe I'm seeing someone wear a Nyan Cat shirt in this day and age. I thought that meme was dead. Hey, the Nyan Cat never dies, eh, bro? I sighed to gasp when I placed a hand on her dramatically on her chest as if I deeply offended, but the act didn't last long. Her mock outrage turned into laughter. The sound of it filled the small shop.
Thank you for acknowledging my great sense of fashion. You know, the shirt might look good on me, but it does look even better on the floor.
Wait, what? I had to chuckle for a moment and everything felt normal again. Until I noticed the blood. Oh! It was subtle, dark, and a stain on the sleeve of her jacket. My heart skipped a beat, but did she know? Should I say something? Was she hurt? Are you okay? What do you mean? Her expression shifted from the lighthearted, confused, to strangely worried. You have blood on your jacket. Oh. I tried to blink at the gaze. I tried to blink. Her gaze dropped to her elbow. They're smeared across the fabric of a big patch of blood. She stared at it for a moment and then looked back up at me with a shrug. I'm fine. It's not my blood. Then whose is it? The payment went through. Do you want the receipt? Nah, I'm good. Not their blood? It was a good thing that I passed by to cheer me up. Thanks for the laugh. They turned around and walked out of the shop. I watched the door slowly close, the bell chiming softly in her wake. My eyes lingered on the spot where she had been on my mind. It was in a whirl of conflicting emotions. If the blood wasn't hers, who was it? That you asked that now. Man, she could have at least lied and said it was Kool-Aid or something. Like, come on. Or strawberry jelly. I couldn't shake the feeling of unease. Should I have been concerned for her? Or should I have been scared for her? Scared of her? I wasn't sure which was worse. And then I thought through my mind. One, I didn't want to entertain. What was this connected to the missing student case? Could Aisata have something to do with it? Could the blood on her jacket have been? I shook my head, forced myself to focus on work. I needed to get through my shift and stop thinking about the worst case scenarios. But no matter what and how hard I tried, I couldn't shake the image of Aisata's bloodstained jacket. I keep sweeping, just sweeping. That was a fast-ass chapter. The dull hum of refrigerators drone in the background, bending with the quiet rustling of wind outside the shop. Yeah, I'm gonna save here. Save here with. What was like that? What talking about? Is that Minecraft music? That sounds like Minecraft music if I've ever heard it. If you enjoyed the video, thanks for stopping by. I'm probably going to upload this more soon. I'm probably going to go live tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, thanks for stopping by. Peace out, y'all.